Welcome to another episode of Dave's Movie Dailies. Doing another movie review here. My next movie that I'm going to review is known as The Monkey. It's on Fandango and Prime. It's only for rent. It was adapted from a short horror story from Stephen King. It was released February 21st, 2025, which was earlier this year, directed by Osgood Perkins, and it stars Theo James, Tatiana Maslany, brief appearances by Adam Scott and Elijah Wood. So the plot is Theo James has a twin brother whose lives are turned upside down by a cursed toy monkey that causes random horrific deaths around them. So now what I thought about the movie. So when you think of Stephen King and you think of bloody messes and horror movies and all that stuff, the last thing you think about is a comedy. But this was a horror comedy. I literally hated this movie. I thought it was trash. A lot of people loved it, and it's probably going to have a cult following because people love those type of campy horror films. The whole movie, a spoiler alert, if you have not seen this movie, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to go watch it and come back to this to see if you agree with me or you don't. These boys, this boy's father, the movie starts off, the father is played by Adam Scott. He gets this doll, which is like a monkey doll, with the symbols and stuff, and it brings a lot of horror and terror to him. So he tries to sell the doll or to get rid of the doll. He can't destroy it because the doll just comes back together. So his whole purpose is to kind of like pass it on to this pawn shop. And the guy, he's acting really weird and all this other stuff. The pawn shop owner doesn't believe what's going on. Unfortunately, I'm going to cut it short. Something happens. The pawn shop guy ends up getting killed. This doll ends up going back to this guy's house. This played by Adam Scott. It isn't said what happened to Adam Scott, but the doll ends up in the house and it ends up with the boys. There's two twins. And as the story goes along, one of the twins is like a complete a-hole, and the other one is like a goody two-shoes. The doll ends up killing their mother. They end up trying to get rid of this doll, but it's made their lives a living hell. And doll kind of protects one of the twins, and it goes against the other one, and it kills anybody around them. But you have to feed it. It's almost like you have to feed this doll. It was a comedy, okay? It was a gore fest. A comedy. One of the twins hates the other twins. He wants to kill his twin. If he's not feeding this doll a person, the doll starts to find its own potential victims. I just know that there was a lot of innocent people who came in the midst of these two twin brothers. They got the shaft. They got killed. It was just all over. A couple of friends of mine saw the movie and they thought it was hilarious. I thought the killings were hilarious because it was just like, what the heck? And it wasn't just like a simple killing. No, it was like explosive, bloody gore type killings. The trailers made it, and the commercials made it seem like this was the horror movie to watch. It was the greatest movie out there, and I just thought this movie was, to tell you, trash. My review from 1 to 10, 3. If you like that sort of thing, then maybe your opinion will be better. But mine was just, Theo James, amazing. Tatiana Maslany, who played She-Hulk in the TV show of She-Hulk, she was great too. So there was a couple of good performances there. I just thought the story was stupid. Not my favorite Stephen King story. But yeah, That's been me, Dave D Saints, with another Dave's Movie Dailies. Just reviewed The Monkey, and this is me saying I'll check you all later.